It's time for
Say What? Brought to you by Whataburger. And you found some really interesting things to talk about today, David.
This is pretty cool. So I was searching for, the Say What today, and I decided to share some of the wacky and funny headlines that I found so we can keep it light, but keep up with what's happening.
Okay,
All right,
like
Jordan.
that. Yeah.
How do you feel about raccoons?
I think they're cute, as long as they're not rabid. I mean, right? Like,
well, according to
cute.
AP News, a Washington State woman called 911 about being hounded by up to 100 raccoons.
Oh my God.
Yeah, look at them all there. The woman
so cute.
reported having to flee her property after 50 to 100 raccoons descended upon it and were acting aggressively, according to that woman.
That's
right?
scary if they're aggressive.
Yeah, a spokesperson for the sheriff's office. Let's see. So she told deputies she started feeding a family of raccoons decades ago,
there's your problem.
and it was fine until about 6 weeks ago, when the numbers showing up went from about a handful to around 100. So it's not clear.
They told all their friends.
Yeah, exactly. All the buddies came over like, yo, these guys get all the food. So it's not clear what caused their numbers to balloon, but we think it's because they're feeding everybody.
Right.
Both the sheriff's office and the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife determined no laws were broken. So that's pretty good.
Okay.
I actually have a lot of history with raccoons in New York City.
Do you really?
Yeah, yeah. So no kidding. They back in the day, they brought raccoons in to combat rats.
Oh,
So now you have
the rat
raccoons.
problem.
Yeah, now you have raccoons everywhere.
Now you
Okay,
got a
but
raccoon
this is pretty good too. So Alaska's 10th annual Fat Bear Contest winner has been crowned. You heard that right. The annual contest celebrates the resiliency of the 2,200 brown bears that live in Alaska's Katmai National Park and Preserve. The animals gorge on the abundant sockeye salmon that return to the Brooks River, sometimes chomping the fish in midair as they try to hurdle a small waterfall and make their way upstream to spawn. The bracket this year featured I said that right. The bracket this year featured 12 bears with 8 facing off against each other in the first round and 4 receiving byes to the second round. They've been packing on the pounds all summer, and when fans voted in each round, they were asked to not only consider the bear with the biggest belly, right? Bear fans were instructed to vote on the ursine, that's a bear, that they believed best exemplified fatness and success in brown bears. More than 1.3 million votes were cast last year. This year's winner was Grazer. And she's a mama bear. Look at that beast.
My God. Oh, I wonder if that's the baby, because that one's definitely not as big. How sweet.
I
Okay,
love
well,
that
that
so
was
much.
definitely a Say What.
Isn't
Wow.
that great?